Hi, Chris Peak, Panther-Lair.com. You might have seen there's some changes afoot, some moves that are happening, but I'm still Chris Peak, and this is still Panther-Lair.com. And I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about what we're doing, why we're doing it, and why I hope you'll join us at our new destination. I've been with Panther-Lair.com for 20 years now. My first year was Dave Wanstead's first year. Yeah, I go back that far. And while I never really knew or thought that it would become what it's become in terms of the site, in terms of being a full-time career for me, and something that I would do for 2 decades, uh, I like to think that over that time, we've built something special. We built what I think is the most comprehensive source of Pitt sports news on the internet. Football, basketball, recruiting, all the Pitt sports. I think we do as good a job of covering it as anyone, if not better. And I think we've been doing that for a long time. And obviously, we have the message board communities that I think are the best online communities of Pitt sports fans you're going to find. It's not always harmonious. There's a lot of arguing and discussion and debate, but that's what you get in a good, strong online community. And that's what we've got at Panther-Lair.com. I think we built something really, really strong there. And we've been doing it for me, 20 years, and the site was around even before I joined it. So why move? Why are we joining the 24/7 Sports Network? Well, I'll tell you. There's a few reasons. And the number one reason, the thing I'm most excited about, and the thing that I think is going to have the biggest impact for you, the reader and the Pitt fan, is that at 24/7 Sports, we're joining what I think is the strongest recruiting team in the industry. On the national level and the regional level, there are some really, really good reporters covering recruiting in this network. And I think we do a great job covering Pitt recruiting. We're going to continue doing a great job covering Pitt recruiting. But recruiting happens across the country. There are a lot of different ways to get the information, and it's not just all through local sources. Sometimes you need guys who are local to the recruits. And by joining 24/7 Sports, we're going to have access to guys who are on the ground covering recruits. And that's only going to enhance our recruiting coverage. Because let's be honest, when this whole thing started, when Panther-Lair.com started, right, everything that we've been doing, it all came from recruiting. And we're joining the network that I think has the best recruiting team out there on the football side and on the basketball side. And that's not unimportant as well. It's important to have basketball recruiting coverage. It's important to keep up on what the basketball coaches are doing. And I think our coverage is only going to be enhanced by joining this team at 24/7 Sports. Now, I know change can be difficult. I know it can be tricky to figure out new message boards and new content. And look, I'm going to be learning it just like you are. I've been learning it for the past few weeks, but I'm going to be, figuring out which buttons do what, just like you. Anytime you need anything, any questions you have, feel free to reach out. Reach out to me, reach out to the 24/7 Sports staff, reach out to a friend and say, hey, how did you get it to do that? And we'll all learn it together. We'll all figure it out. And I'm sure in no time, maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks, however long it might take, we're all going to feel real comfortable at the new Panther-Lair.com. And it is still Panther-Lair.com. It's me, it's Jim Hammett, it's Matt Steinbrink, Stephen Gertz, Houston Wilson, our photographers, our football breakdowns, all the things that you've come to know and love about Panther-Lair.com, the message boards, the online community. It's all coming. It's all here at 24/7 Sports. I'm really excited about this. It's been in the works for a while. I've wanted to tell you guys about it for a while, but we can't. But it's here now. March 1st, Panther-Lair.com is now live on the 24/7 Sports Network, 247sports.com/college/Pittsburgh. And if you sign up now, I know you can be tentative about, getting a new subscription, and maybe you just renew to another subscription and you don't want to get a new one. Well, I'll tell you what, for a limited time, we will give you an annual subscription to the new Panther-Lair.com on the 24/7 Sports Network for 75% off. That's an incredible deal. 75% off your first year. And then in your second year, when it goes to a full price subscription, it's a 1-year promotional offer. But when you get to your second year, you're going to get a Paramount Plus and Showtime complimentary subscription. Yeah. So you get, great recruiting coverage, really strong network all around in terms of the other team sites, the national desk, and everything they've got going on at 24/7 Sports. You get all these extra perks and everything like that. And you're still on Panther-Lair.com. It might look a little different, might feel a little different, but all the posters you've come to know and love, and enjoy talking to, they're all going to be there. We're going to be there. The content's going to be there. And I hope you will be there. So we'll see you on the message boards between Fifth and Forbes, center court at the Pete. It's all here, 24/7 sports. So go check it out, Panther-Lair.com. We'll see you on the boards.